So the UFC is actually starting to have some competition, and it's not the PFL, and it's not Risen, and it's not one. It's Netflix and MVP Promotions, but it's Netflix. Look, Netflix tried and they bargained to get the UFC in a deal before Paramount. Well, before Paramount. E-Rock, I like your beard, and Hawk. Hawk, you know what I mean? I don't know what that means. I don't know what the Hawk means, but thank you. The UFC was being swindled by Netflix at one point, and they denied it, and they went with Paramount. Well, Netflix said, hey, we're getting in the game whether you like it or not. We're kicking the door in. We're literally going to kick the door in, and they decided to kick off with a banger. This is honestly the best. This is honestly the Foxhawk on my haircut. I appreciate that. This is the best fight on the card, but the UFC is in trouble. They announced a triple headliner. So far, there's only 4 fights on the card. But Nate Diaz versus Mike Perry in an MMA fight. Francis Ngannou versus Philipe Lins. And Philipe Lins looks like a monster. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not familiar with bro's game, but he just beat Ian Chutabella. He was in the UFC. Undefeated. Oh, no, he did lose in the UFC. In 2020. Twice. But bro's on a run. Undefeated in 2021 onwards in the UFC. Semi-banger. We actually might see Francis Ngannou lose. And then sleeper main event. We're going to see Ronda Rousey lose. I don't know why everybody's betting on Ronda. I can't even say her name. Ronda Rousey. For being honest, she's like a 3. Francis ain't losing. All right. Okay. All right. I don't know much about him, but he looks like a cave. This dude looks like a caveman, like a unevolved species. 2 old bats that can't strike. This one, right? Yeah. It's gonna be a mid-off. But this, Mike Perry versus Nate Diaz, this is the actual main event. Like, stop joking around. This is the actual main event. Nate Diaz. What's crazy is these dudes are both Jake Paul victims, by the way. And Mike Perry got finished by Jake Paul, and Nate Diaz went the distance. So take that at that. You know what I mean? Feeding Nate to the wolves. I think so. If there aren't any other heavyweights, he'd have a chance, but Francis should beat him easy. I think Francis. Listen, he might be just washed. Francis might just be washed, but who knows? You know, he got slept by Anthony Joshua, robbed against Tyson Fury. That was a robbery. I watched that shit live. That was a robbery. That was a literal. Hey, tap into E-Rock MMA on YouTube, boys, for the clips. All right, we do this every night. We post the clips on YouTube and shit like that. But that was a robbery. Absolutely. I really do think that Mike Perry, even though got taken out by Jake Paul, I think Mike Perry gets this done. I don't think that's like the craziest take in the world. What are the odds, by the way? No odds. Just remember, Francis, hold on. Francis fought in MMA in a minute. Very true. Francis has too much power for some he's not a random MMA guy, by the way. Philipe Lins is not a random MMA. Now, I didn't know of him before. How many canceled fights? I wonder why. I hope it was just Ben Rothwell, this random motherfucker. Just no. I've heard of Ben Rothwell before. Just a journeyman. Okay. Rock Boy, what's the big old deal, Moose? Everybody tap into Moose, man. Moose is another UFC 5 streamer. He doesn't do the news like I do, but he does games and stuff like that, and he streams for a lot longer than I do, so tap into that. He was top 5 in the world at one point? Oh, shit. Okay. Jordan Vucenic is fighting this weekend, too. I like Jordan Vucenic. That's to do with all the face tats, right? All tatted up. He got cut from the UFC. Not a top MMA guy at any point. Top 5 in the world at one point. Lins is a decent fighter at best. Listen, but Francis has ring rust. He's ring rusted up. There's a huge chance he loses. But I do think Mike Perry wins this by, like, doctor stoppage round 1. By round 1. Yeah, he's very talented matchup for Jordan, though. The lightweight champ looks like you, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Ilia Tuporto. Ilia Tuporto, my twin. I think Mike Perry gets this done round 1, round 2, doctor stoppage. Okay, it's going to be vicious, brutal in there. It's going to be MMA. So, Nate, you know, guillotine, triangle, E-Rock the champ. You know the deal. Pin that. I'm going to pin that again. You know E-Rock's the champion, man. The champion of everything. Mike Perry the platypus. Never forget, by the way. Never forget.
I'll stay here. Let's go. I'll stay here. What do you want?
This is my favorite Mike Perry video. My favorite Mike Perry video.
I'll just wait here, bro. Don't worry about it. No. Y'all want to call? Y'all calling the cops? I'll stay.
I swear to God, this is a literal E-Rock moment. Well, listen, I haven't slept an old man yet, but I've crashed out a few times.
Because if I leave and y'all come, no. I have a side.
Play it back. He's just walking. He just walked.
No, I'll stay here. Let's go. I'll stay here. What do you want?
This is me. My favorite Mike Perry video. Swear to God. I watch this every few weeks.
I'll just wait here, bro. Don't worry about it. No.
You'll see.
Y'all calling the cops? I'll stay because if I leave and y'all come, no. I have a side. I don't have to go anywhere. I am.
Again,
Tell them to bring the. Are you bringing the cops? Because if I leave, then I'm. Did you touch me? Oh, you didn't touch me. He touched me. So he touched me. He touched me. You can all lie to me if you want to. But y'all gonna tell the police that I fucking am you know tell the police. I'm not. Y'all knock your old ass out too. You do it, motherfucker. You fat piece of shit. Hey, no.
Boom! Drops him. Drops him by like concrete. Like a fucking brick. I love Mike Perry, bro. Bro, an old ass man though. Man, this Mike Perry, he does what the fuck he wants. The king of violence does what the fuck he wants, bro. Show it again. He just sleeps him. Can't even really see it. It's like 480p. It's 480p. Now me thinking of showing street fights on stream is not good. But just remember, hey, Mike Perry always has classic moments. Like we broke down this Eddie Alvarez. They jumped my boy Mike Perry. Never forget. We covered this on the YouTube channel, boys. We covered this on the YouTube channel. Tap into E-Rock MMA on YouTube for the clips, all right? E-Rock MMA on the clips. Chatting. They push Mike Perry. I'm going to run it back for the TikTok boys. Hey. Mike Perry yapping. Thrashing him. They're just thrashing my boy. Just the all body shots. They got the bitches involved, bro. We all agree Nate Diaz is knocking that fraud out. Oh my God, stop it. Stop it. It's going to be a doctor stoppage round 1 or round 2. Mike Perry W. The King of Violence does literally what he wants. The King of Violence does exactly what he wants. This is going to be a brutal finish. A brutal finish. I swear to God, Mike Perry got paid to get knocked out by Jake Paul. I refuse to believe this. I refuse it. I refuse it. That whole fight, he says he was injured. I don't. Nah, bro, most he's doing is choking him because he likes it. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm not engaging in that. Beat up my boy Mike Perry, man. Missed and shit. Very true, by the way. Kyle Dukakis does beat the whole middleweight division viciously in a tournament, in a bracket style fight too, like in a bracket tournament style, brutally. Gained by boom, the Three Stooges. We're gonna get to Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane, but Mike Perry got this in the bag. The UFC is looking at some competition. Don't think that this is gonna be their only card, by the way. Do not think that this is going to be Netflix's only card. This like weird little Ronda Rousey. I have no idea why Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano, 7-1 by the way. Like, who cares? Do people really care about about women's MMA like that? Bro, are you fighting? Yes, I'm fighting at the White House. Yes. It's a big old deal, Rush. But is people really watching MMA? Like women MMA? That shit's ass. Why is this main eventing over Francis Ngannou? Mike Perry versus Nate Diaz should be the main event. Now, what needs to be noted is all three of these are 5 rounds. 5 rounds. 5 rounds for the Francis fight. 5 rounds for the Nate Diaz fight. Easy peasy. Are you fighting Alex, my boy? Alex who? Pereira? Fuck no. It's like double my size. But do not think this is going to be Netflix's only MMA card. They said we're getting right into this. Only 3. 1, 2, 3. Very true. I wonder who these two dudes are. Everybody has picked Jackson by decision. It's probably one dude. Both jobbers. 27-8, 19-6. I want to know your picks this week. You joined at the perfect time. I swear to God. Like, literally, you couldn't have joined maybe if you joined 60 seconds after, you would have joined at a better time. But you joined at the literal